Hey guys, gonna do something a little different today. Turn the camera around, do a little bit of a commentary here. I wanted to get your all's opinions before I open up the cards in this video. Just gonna do one pack, and I'll try to explain why through the course of this video. But anyway, I just wanted to get your all's opinions on the state of our hobby, specifically the state of the retail hobby. And do you think that the people that go out and buy the entire display and then try to sell it on the secondary market, how that is affecting our hobby, and just to be honest, how the secondary market is operating right now. If we think that's a good thing, if we think it's a bad thing, if it's just the way that capitalism and our society works. Because I don't know, I've been kind of torn myself. I can see both sides to it, and it definitely has its positives because people have been able to make some pretty nice money for themselves in a tough economic time. But it also has some negatives when people can't find product and you go places and you're searching from store to store trying to find stuff and you can't find it. And I know the coronavirus and COVID-19 has kind of exasperated some of those stores where they are not really stocking up like they used to. But this was even a problem last year. If you remember Bowman, Mega Boxes, everyone was searching for those Wander Franco autographs, Wander Franco, rookie cards, where you couldn't find that product anywhere last year. People were, following the distributors around to Targets and basically purchasing it as soon as it gets put on the shelves, sometimes even before it gets put on the shelves. So I just want to get your all's opinion on what you feel like the role of the secondary market is, and specifically the people that, I see Facebook posts all the time on the marketplace of people who just have, excuse me, like an entire pyramid set up of Bowman blaster boxes or mega boxes or mosaic. They have their whole back of their trunk of their car or their SUV filled in with mosaic, and I don't know. So I've never really been a person who has had the means to maybe purchase an entire display or even multiple displays, so I don't know what that's like. I'm sure you can make good money off of it, but in full disclosure, I have purchased some blaster boxes and sold them on eBay for a $10 profit or so. And so I don't know. I see both sides of it, and I just wanted to get everyone's opinion. Maybe down in the comments, you can give me your opinion on the state of the market, specifically the retail market right now. And really, the reason that I wanted to talk about this is last week on Friday, I met up with some buddies to play some golf, actually in the same town that I was able to find Bowman the very first time that I found Bowman, maybe 2 weeks ago. And so one thing I do when I go travel somewhere is I try to stop at the Walmarts along the way just to see what they have, see if their supply is anything different than what mine is. And so on the way up there, I stopped at a couple Walmarts, didn't really find anything, played golf, stopped at the Walmart that had Bowman a couple weeks ago, and of course it was all gone by now, which I kind of expected. I didn't figure there would be any left. But anyway, then on the way home, instead of going back home the way I came, I decided to head towards Kansas City, towards the suburbs of Kansas City for a little bit, and I just wanted to stop by in some of those places closer to the city just to see how they were stocked up, and specifically stop at a few like Big Lots and Party Cities, places that have been known to have cards that are maybe a little bit more off the radar that people don't frequent as often. And so I actually had to sit down and make a list here, and it's ridiculous. So in this one day of 12, 15, 16-hour period, I stopped in 9 different Walmarts, 3 different Targets, 2 Party Cities, 1 Big Lots, and then 1 local card store. Well, it actually wasn't open because of the coronavirus, but I went to the parking lot and saw that it was closed. But anyway, long story short, I stopped at 16 different retail stores. 15 of them were open, and it was brutal what I saw, man. I thought about recording it, but it just would have been video, stop, record me seeing nothing, and then just doing it over and over and over again. I can't tell you how many places I encountered where there was just nothing in the display. There's plenty of places that had Bowman boxes that were just completely empty, where someone had absolutely just ripped up the display. About the only things you could find were 2020 Topps Series 1. You could find Heritage. I did see at a Target, they had some blaster boxes of Select in the new Score, 2020 Score football. I didn't purchase any of that just because I'm not really a big football guy. But anyway, it was kind of, just to be honest, kind of sad to stop through all those places and think about all those people who have probably been in that store looking for stuff and they just can't find it. And I'm not trying to throw shade at the people who go around and purchase stuff up, but I feel like it's mainly a small group of people, probably closer to my age, who just go around and stop place to place to place, and if they see something, they just buy everything, and then of course they mark it up, what, 1.5 times, 2 times the price, and then try to sell it on a secondary market on eBay, on Facebook, wherever they can, right? So, you know, it was just sad. I mean, I didn't expect to find a lot at Party City and Big Lots. I mean, if you guys are kind of unaware, Party City and Big Lots both have been known to carry 2018 Series 2. That has the Acuna Bat Down super short print in it. Even 2018 Update with the Shohei Ohtani packs, the fat packs for $5. They were kind of stocked up closer to Christmas time, Thanksgiving and Christmas time, so a lot of them have been picked over. But if you do happen to have a Big Lots or Party City in your area, you may want to check it out just to see if it's out there, because if you can find a fat pack of that for $5 or $6, I mean, it's worth it. So I wasn't expecting much in those places just because I know they're kind of picked over. But, I mean, I don't think there's any reason that you should go into, 9 different Walmarts and 3 different Targets, 12 of the biggest retailers out there, and find absolutely no new product, except for, let me be clear, I found one store that had 2020 Bowman, and then that same store was the one that had the Panini Draft Picks, the college football draft picks video that I posted a couple days ago. And it was kind of crazy. The further away I got from Kansas City and the further away I made it from that urban area is where I was able to find the stuff. So I don't know. I mean, it's easy whenever you live in a big town like that. If you live in Kansas City, you live in Louisville, you live in Nashville, you live in Detroit, somewhere where you can just hit up all these small suburbs, and it takes you, 10 minutes? I mean, I was able to hit those, 9 to 12 stores in about an hour, just because they're so close together. And anyway, I don't know what the answer is. I thought about this over the last couple of days, like, should they limit the purchases that people can make? I don't know enough about retail stores, but is there a way that they could, put a barcode, scan that whenever someone tries to scan off 10 blasters in a row, could that come up on the self-checkout? Because I'm sure most of these people go through self-checkout, or even on the regular register. Can they set a limit on that barcode, just like whenever there was a limit on toilet paper or a limit on some of those other things that people were really searching for whenever coronavirus first came onto the scene there in middle March. Should they put retail products kind of behind glass like they do with jewelry or things like that, where you have to come in and get someone to unlock it, like a Xbox game or a PlayStation game, and you can maybe control people purchasing that many at once with something like that. So I don't know if there's something that the retail or those stores, Walmarts and Targets, should do, or if they have an obligation to do. But I mean, I just think about those kids and those young kids who are trying to get interested in the hobby, who are maybe struggling to go to those stores, and just what happens whenever you go in there and you absolutely see nothing. So, I kind of get bummed whenever I don't see anything, but I mean, it's okay. I'm a grown adult. I can handle it. I know kind of the state of the hobby right now, but I think about those young kids, those teenagers, those kids who are just trying to get into the hobby, and they just can't do it for whatever reason, just because of the way that things go right now. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Feel free to leave your share, comments, your opinion down below, and I'll be more than happy to continue the discussion. I don't really know the answers. I don't know if there is an easy answer or what could be done. I was just thinking about it and thought I would try to get your all's thoughts, because, I mean, now even you've got some people that are getting shamed. Oh, excuse me about that. Low battery thing came up there. Some people getting shamed on Facebook. I belong to Facebook groups where someone posts a big pyramid of Bowman or Mosaic or whatever it is, and then they have the price on there, and they immediately get ripped into in the comments for people, just ripping into them, shaming them for buying all that, coming after them for trying to go out there and make twice their money back. And so it's kind of devolved into an ugly part of our hobby. So, and ultimately, I mean, that's not what this hobby is about. It's about the enjoyment. It's about the collecting. It's about the positivity. And I just don't really like those things whenever I see them. So anyway, feel free to leave your comments, your opinion. If you don't have an opinion, that's fine. If you have an opinion that's different than mine, that's cool too. And I'm about 10 minutes right now, so I better shut this up. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to head downstairs. I'm going to open the one pack that I did purchase on my, well, that's not true. I did purchase some Bowman, but the one pack besides the Bowman and the Panini Blaster blocks, The one pack that I was able to purchase that I found on clearance, it's going to be 2017 Topps Gallery. I'm going to shut this video off. I'm going to go downstairs where my lighting is a little bit better, and we will see what I get in my 2017 Topps Gallery. So stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm back. Brought my one pack that I was actually able to purchase. Besides the Bowman, I did pick up a couple blasters and a couple fat packs out of the Bowman that I'll post maybe a little bit later. But I found this lonely pack of 2017 Topps Gallery for $3.48 in the clearance bin at one of the Walmarts that I was actually able to find cards at. This actually has, I believe, the Aaron Judge rookies in here, Benintendi, I believe Cody Bellinger's in here, guys like Tyler Glasnow, Josh Bell, Alex Bregman. So it is a pretty cool pack. I haven't seen this in forever in a Walmart. So we're going to get 2 exclusive canvas parallels as well. I mean, I've seen Topps Gallery. There's actually still a lot of 2019 Topps Gallery in my Walmart, but not from 2017. I brought a little bit different of a background down here with me. In honor of the documentary last night, this is the St. Louis Post-Dispatch after Mark McGwire finished his season with 70 home runs. I was in college when this happened, and I drove to the closest place that I thought would have the St. Louis Post-Dispatch in the newspaper, whatever you call them, the little vending machines where you put in the 50 cents and get the newspaper. And they actually were all, they looked like they were sold out, but they had them at a local card store. And so I went and purchased a couple of St. Louis Post-Dispatches back in 1998 after McGwire finished off his season with 70 home runs. So anyway, I thought I would put that on camera. I haven't shown that ever. In fact, I kind of forgot I even had it back here in the basement. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and open up this pack. We're going to be looking for Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, Andrew Benintendi, Alex Bregman rookies, and we'll see how we do. And then that will be it. Looks like we've got an Ichiro on the back. Let me go ahead and bring that to the front just so I don't kind of spoil the end of it. So we got Ichiro in his Miami Marlins uniform there. Got a Christian Yelich before he got sent to, or not sent, but before he, yeah, I guess he did get traded, before he went to Milwaukee. That's a good one. I like Yelich. Got a rookie, Anthony Alford. Hunter Dozier, rookie card, first-round pick. Had a good year last year for Kansas City. He's a Kansas City fan. I know a little bit about him. We got a glossy card here. This is a Ted Williams, Boston Red Sox, Topps Gallery. Don't know if this is a special subset here or insert set. Hall of Fame Gallery, Ted Williams. Obviously one of the best of all time. We got Andrew Toles. Don't know if he's hanging around the game anymore. Kind of a speedy outfielder. There's another rookie card I forgot to mention. Yoan Moncada, former #1 prospect, had a breakout year last year, I feel like. There's a Max Kepler, probably his second-year card. There's the Glasnow rookie, so we're doing all right on the rookie front. Haven't hit the big names. We've hit kind of the second tier of names with Moncada and Glasnow. I really have high hopes for Glasnow. He was so good last year before he got hurt. Here we got another rookie. Here's the canvas galleries. We got Magneuris Sierra. He hasn't quite found his footing in the major leagues quite yet. And we've got the Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. So, oh, we've even got one more on the back, Michael Conforto from Oregon State. So, there it is, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. Feel free to leave a comment about my topic that I had in the first part of the video. What do you feel like our role in the retail hobby is right now with everyone buying everything up? So, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. See you.